Founded in 1983, the Hasson Company has earned a reputation as one of the most successful real estate companies in Portland. The Business Journal has ranked our sales associates #1 in the Portland metropolitan area with the highest average per agent sales volume. Being locally owned has given us an edge in providing the level of service our clients have come to expect and appreciate. Our mission is to be the best, not the biggest real estate company in the area. When you are ready to relocate, we are ready to help. There are about 1.5 million people in the Portland metro area, yet it has the feel of a small, manageable town. Oregon is the land of frontier pioneers Lewis and Clark. We will discover with you the unlimited variety of life here in the Northwest. The Hasson Company Realtors are introducing Portland.
It was a flip of a penny in 1845 that determined we would be welcoming you to Portland instead of Boston, Oregon. Hello, I'm Mike Tichnell, welcoming you on behalf of the Hasson Company Realtors. Asa Lovejoy and Francis Pettigrew resorted to the coin flip as a means to determine the name of the township, located on 640 acres on the banks of the Willamette River. That's Willamette, not Willamette. Lovejoy was from Massachusetts. He liked the name Boston. Pettigrew was from Maine, and he preferred the name Portland. Well, Mr. Pettigrew won. You'll see landmarks located throughout the city celebrating the lives of both men. And you can visit the coin, located at the Oregon History Center. I'm in Pioneer Courthouse Square. Hundreds of gatherings occur here annually. It's a place many people call Portland's living room.
Here's what you'll learn in this video. You'll learn what it means when we talk of the Northwest lifestyle. You'll see the recreation available within minutes of downtown. Leave some exciting suggestions for those times when you'd like to take an excursion. There's some unusual shopping to be done in Portland. We'll tell you where. Entertainment is all over the city, including those special spots for meals. Weather is important to all those activities. We'll give you the straight statistics. We have the sports information that will help you know the teams and where they play. Of course, getting there, how to get where you're going, is vital. We have the travel information you'll need. Style file, what kind of housing is available in the Portland metro area. We'll run down local services, hospitals, public transit, and more. We will educate you on the school system here. And finally, you will learn about the local laws that govern us. It's a full and exciting schedule.
First, some basic facts and a few words about the Northwest lifestyle.
Obviously, Portlanders love water. Not only do they like to play in and around the rivers and lakes, but they also enjoy the nearly 20 fountains located in the Portland metro area. In earlier times, Simon Benson, a local lumber baron, installed drinking fountains, now known as the Benson Bubblers, downtown in an effort to entice his loggers to stay away from the harder stuff. Some call Portland Bridgetown. In fact, there are 10 bridges in Portland that span the Willamette, there's that name again, including the graceful St. John's. The metro area is overseen by the majestic Mount Hood and the spectacular joining of the Willamette and Columbia Rivers. Probably the most enduring title for our town is the City of Roses. Raising roses and doing other gardening are two of the favorite outdoor activities of those who live here. Just a few minutes from downtown is the 4-acre internationally known rose test garden. Along with roses, growing grapes has become a significant enterprise around here. Minutes from Portland, you'll find widely respected wineries. Several of the wineries have tours available. The town is a leader in the brewing of microbeers. There's even an annual festival devoted to sipping the suds. The McMiniman brothers are local boys and proprietors of a great many eating places and hotels that are located in renovated schools and other historic structures. You'll see a lot of bicycles around Portland. The town has been described as the most bicycle-friendly city in the country. You'll even see pedaling police. And jogging has long been popular. Remember Nike? They started the shoe race here. There's plenty of paths to test the latest models. If you live or work downtown, you should know that downtown blocks are half the length of those in most cities. That also means more breaks between structures, giving downtown a brighter look. And you'll probably be impressed with the scrubbed streets and the general cleanliness of downtown. A trolley service operates from Northwest Portland to the downtown area near Portland State University. Along the route, you are apt to see mounted police, not Canadian, but Portland officers. In some parts of town, you'll also find metal rings that were once used to tie up horses before the days of mass transit.
Forest Park on the west edge of the city is the largest forested city park in the nation. For nature hikes, it is the place to be in Portland. Park your car and head into the woods.
Throughout the Portland metro area, there are 37,000 acres of parks. The Oregon Zoo is another popular place. The designers have gone to great lengths to make the settings as close to the animals' natural habitats as possible. The zoo is internationally known for its elephant program. Packy, the first pachyderm born in the zoo, is the park's patriarch. Oaks Park is a great place for family outings. There are carnival rides, food, and excitement. The pipe organ in the park's roller rink has pumped out tunes for decades of roller skaters. Portlanders are avid readers. Per capita, the reading rate is among the nation's highest. They use the downtown Multnomah County Library a great deal. There are the large bookstores you'll find in most major metropolitan areas. Powell's is a uniquely Portland institution. It occupies a city block and is the largest independent bookstore in America. It's a great place to explore on a weekend. The largest annual celebration in Portland is called, appropriately, the Rose Festival. A fleet of armed forces ships settles in for a week of shore leave. The event is the second largest in the country, next to the Rose Parade in Pasadena. The 3-week festival provides a rich variety of events for the whole family. Among them, the spectacular Rose Festival Air Show. More than 100,000 fans show up for the entire event to see military and other air acts. Also during Rose Festival, hot air balloons are the attraction at the Tigard Festival of Balloons. The reconstructed Fort Vancouver National Historic Site was established by Britain's Hudson Bay Company to collect furs. It's open year-round. The Fort Vancouver National Historic Reserve has preserved the homes of American Army officers, including President U.S. Grant and the barracks of the troops who served there. Nearby is the Pearson Air Museum, with an extensive display of antique aircraft. The most breathtaking Vancouver display is the 4th of July fireworks show, the largest west of the Mississippi River. Preserving culture and educating the public about the history, heritage, and the spirit of the Oregon Trail pioneers is the end of the Oregon Trail Interpretive Center in Oregon City. There are several different types of river cruises in Portland, including the Portland Spirit, the Columbia Gorge Rose, as well as many others.
Whatever you want to do outdoors is convenient. In about an hour and a half from this spot, you can be skiing. In about the same time, you can be walking along the coast.
East of Portland, the Columbia Gorge is the border between Oregon and Washington. Multnomah Falls is one of the state's major tourist attractions. It's a great spot for day hikes. And as a participant or spectator, Columbia River windsurfing is about the best in the world. Farther south and east, there are 3 major ski areas on Mount Hood: Ski Bowl, Mount Hood Meadows, and Timberline. All are first class. The Lodge at Timberline is an historic place. It was built during the Depression as a Works Projects Administration project. As a day trip or for a weekend stay, going west from Portland to the coast is special. Cannon Beach is a popular destination, and there you can visit Haystack Rock, the third largest monolith in the world. The beaches are pristine and open to everyone. South of Cannon Beach in Tillamook, you will find the Tillamook Cheese Factory, a cooperative owned by the local dairy farmers. It has become an oasis for the curious to watch the cheese-making process while enjoying a tasty ice cream cone. Heading south down the coast at Newport, the Oregon Coast Aquarium features the creatures of the sea in settings that rival their natural homes. If you are heading north from Portland, unique views are available of Mount St. Helens from several visitor centers near the mountain. The volcano that brought international attention to the area when it erupted in 1980 continues to be active. But the vegetation and wildlife are back. If you are traveling south of Portland, head into Silverton, where you will find two awesome places to visit. The Silver Falls State Park, which is a great spot to enjoy a respite from the daily grind, and the Oregon Gardens, which has spectacular vegetation and landscapes, and which has the Gordon House located on the property. This is the only house in Oregon designed by the world-renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright. Farther south in Turner, there are two different amusement parks, Thrillville, USA, loaded with extreme rides, and the Enchanted Forest, which will take you on a journey through familiar storybooks.
There's superb shopping in downtown Portland, such as Saks and Nike Town. There's additional large retailers and specialty shops located at the Galleria and Pioneer Place.
23rd Avenue and Multnomah Village are favorites for Portlanders and visitors alike. There are specialty stores as well as other shops that provide exotic Asian and other ethnic foods. If you're a dedicated antique treasure hunter, there are places to prowl in the Southeast Selwood District and in the quaint shops of Multnomah Village. There are several outlet malls in and around the Portland area. The Lloyd Center Mall, largest in Oregon, has familiar shops, as does Washington Square, Clackamas Town Center, and the Vancouver Mall, which is popular not only among the locals, but among Portlanders living near the Columbia River. Lloyd Center and Clackamas also provide the diversion of ice skating rinks. Norm Thompson and Columbia Sportswear are among the Portland stores that are internationally known. There are items in these shops you'll not find anywhere else. That is also true of many of the articles sold at the Saturday Market, which is open on the weekends from March through Christmas Eve. You have the chance to buy goods from the artists who made them. There is also music, some great food, and public transportation delivers shoppers to the site beneath the Burnside Bridge. Every year there are several farmers markets that spring up all over Portland. The Uwajimaya is the largest Asian grocery and gift market in the Pacific Northwest. They offer a large selection of quality Asian products.
If you're looking for indoor entertainment after you've finished hiking, biking, sailing, or jogging, Portland has a wide range of choices.
The Portland Opera is a longtime provider of quality productions, as is the Oregon Ballet Theater. The ballet is rightfully renowned for its innovative dance performances, as well as its presentation of the classics. The Oregon Symphony is the oldest major orchestra west of the Mississippi. The Youth Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra, for 3/4 of a century, has been the starting point for many highly accomplished musicians. Art galleries populate downtown and the popular Pearl District, which display everything from the expected to the eccentric. Many are open in the evening to welcome browsers during the popular first Thursday each month. The Portland Art Museum provides many world-class exhibits, and residents are rightfully proud of its extensive collection of Native American art. OMSI, the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, is a place of entertainment and learning. Kids flock to the hands-on science display and the Omnimax Theater. The Children's Museum also offers interactive play for toddlers on up. The World Forestry Center provides an introduction to one of the industries that for decades was a substantial contributor to the Oregon economy. The American Advertising Museum downtown in the Pearl District is the only facility in the country devoted to the persuasiveness of media selling. The Portland Grand Dome hovering above the city is Pittock Mansion, a graceful reminder of another era. On the east side, you'll find a popular family destination, the North Clackamas Aquatic Center. Southwest has another familiar attraction, the Wilsonville Family Fun Center. Throughout the years, a variety of musical presentations have occupied the stages of the downtown Tom McCall Waterfront Park, and it's always a great place to kick back and enjoy the water and the people. Hungry? In this town, that is not a problem. Whatever cuisine pleases your palate. Asian, African, continental, a New York-style deli, a Northwest Chowder House. They're all nearby. And more. Laughs and lyrics are provided at a variety of downtown clubs. Relax. The living is good.
Weather in Portland is mild during the winter. Though there's regular moisture, you rarely need to shovel it. There's only about 5 snow days per year, sometimes fewer.
The annual rainfall total, according to the New York Times Almanac, is just over 36 inches. That's about 10 inches less than the yearly amount in Miami. The difference is, Miami gets its moisture in great tropical downpours. Ours is spread out, late fall to late spring. The rain is what generates the many shades of green during the summer and the fresh, clean air year-round. That season and the early fall are pretty close to ideal. The average temperature hovers somewhere around 80 degrees or slightly lower. We'll have an occasional spurt into the 90s, but those temperatures rarely last, and the humidity is generally barely noticeable. Many newcomers are unaware that typically it only rains 151 days a year here, which leaves 214 dry days, mostly June through September, so drier days are abundant.
This is where the big boys, the Portland Trailblazers, play. It's called the Rose Garden. The Blazers occasionally share time with the WNBA Portland Fire and the WHL Winterhawks.
The horses run at Portland Meadows, and east of town, the Multnomah Kennel Club features greyhound racing. The Timbers, an A-League soccer team, play at PGE Park, Portland's own retro park, as does the AAA Portland Beavers baseball team. If you'd rather do the hitting, there are nearly 50 golf courses in the Portland-Vancouver metropolitan area. The Fred Meyer Challenge is an annual golfing event which raises significant amounts for local charities. Tennis courts and swimming pools are available throughout the metropolitan area, maintained both privately and through extensive parks and recreation districts and facilities. And our famous Hood to Coast Relay challenges both professionals and amateurs to go the limit.
Now some basic information on how to get around in and out of our fair city. Portland is divided into quarters.
The Willamette River divides east and west, Burnside Street, north and south. So the streets are mainly southeast and southwest, northwest and northeast. The freeways include I-5, which travels through the state, and Portland, going north and south. I-205, which also goes north and south, connecting to I-5 north of Vancouver and south of Portland. North I-405 goes from I-5 through downtown. The freeway west is Highway 26, or Sunset Highway. Heading east, you'll travel I-84, also called the Banfield.
Because the metro area was built from the center out, most older style houses are found closer to the city. You'll find the house you're looking for in the Portland metro area.
When you are introduced to Portland, you will quickly come to appreciate the vast array of housing styles available throughout the Portland metropolitan area. Some local styles, such as Old Portland with its pillars and sweeping porches, as well as Victorian, Craftsman, and bungalows, are often found close to the city and a short distance to shops, boutiques, coffee, and restaurants. For a change of pace, we not only offer riverfront and lakeside homes, but houseboats at several marinas. If you are inclined to live where you work, we can take care of that interest with several options, including loft and live workspace in some unexpected places, such as over a library, a shop, or an office. Starter homes to traditional executive styles are located throughout the suburbs and bedroom communities of the metropolitan area. You'll also find premier estates and estates on acreage, all making up an abundance of choices. From new and newer construction, as well as award-winning planned communities, all are available for you to view. Don't think we have overlooked the turnkey option. We can also excite you with a vast selection of condominiums, townhouses, and apartments with all the amenities. Most styles can be found throughout the area for rent or for lease.
This is the Downtown Transit Mall. You can catch a bus to more than 50 routes. TriMet is the service that operates the buses and the light rail system.
Downtown on what is called Fairless Square, everyone rides free. The light rail service called MAX will take you east to Gresham, west through Beaverton to Hillsborough, and north to the airport. It is one, if not the most effective light rail systems in the nation. It is great for going to the zoo or going to the ballpark. It is possible that in the future, MAX will be extended to Vancouver and Clackamas County. Renovated Union Station is the hub of our train service. Amtrak will take you north to Canada, south to Los Angeles, or east to Chicago. Nearby, a downtown depot accommodates Greyhound and Trailways bus service. We're proud of Portland International Airport. The terminal and parking areas have been expanded to keep up with the increasing demand. Airlines serve most major cities in this country and around the world. You may have confidence in the medical care available to your family. Portland is above the national average in the number of doctors per capita. Providence and Legacy Health Systems each operate 3 hospitals in the area. Dornbecker's Children's Hospital, part of the OHSU system, specializes in the care of gravely ill youngsters. High-quality medical service is also available in Vancouver through Southwest Washington Medical Center, which has been named one of the top 100 hospitals in America.
Oregon students heading to college finish at the top in SAT scores. They have a number of higher education options to choose from in the Portland and Vancouver area. The largest institution is Portland State University.
Portland Community College has 3 campuses. Mount Hood Community College serves eastern Multnomah County and Gresham. Clackamas Community College serves the southern metropolitan area. Lewis and Clark College of Law, the University of Portland, and Reed College are nationally recognized private institutions. Clark Community College and a campus of Washington State University serve the Vancouver area. Oregon State University is south of Portland at Corvallis, and the University of Oregon at Eugene is half an hour farther south. The Portland Public School District is the state's largest. 90% of Portland pupils attend public schools. To enroll in kindergarten, a youngster must be 5 years old on September 1st. Enrollment requires proof of age and residency and an immunization record. Children must be immunized against numerous childhood diseases.
You'll need to get a driver's license and register your vehicle. First, though, your car or truck must pass an emissions test.
Clean air is one of Portland's attractions, and the Department of Environmental Quality, or DEQ tests, are part of the effort to maintain that condition. Also, you must have liability insurance and carry such proof in your vehicle. The time limits for licensing and registering your vehicle in Oregon and Washington are 30 days. An emissions test is also required in Washington. If you're riding a motorcycle or motor scooter in Oregon, you must wear a helmet. You'll need a license to go fishing. Portland and Vancouver require you to license your dog or cat. Oregon was the first state to inaugurate voting by mail. You may register up to 21 days before the balloting. Oregon is only one of 2 states that has no sales tax. We do have an income tax. Washington is the opposite, a sales tax, no income tax. But if you live in Washington and work in Oregon, income tax applies. The first bottle bill was conceived in Oregon. Most, but not all cans and bottles carry a 5-cent deposit. Recycling continues at home with curbside pickup. Such actions help keep Oregon clean and green. We believe Portland is one of the last great places. It has played a significant role in the history of the country and is playing a similar part in the nation's high-tech future. Money magazine shows Portland as one of the 10 best places in the country to take a vacation. It described Portland as a place without a hint of pretension and emphasized one of the charming aspects of the city is the contagious friendliness of the people. There is more, much more to know about our town, but you should discover some of these things for yourself.
I'm Mike Tichnell, and we hope to see you in Portland soon.